Today on The Scene with Doreen, I'm sitting down with singer, songwriter, and music producer Ron Dante. His big song, Sugar Sugar, is turning 55 years old this year, and I'm excited to talk about it and so much more. Check it out.
Sugar, oh, honey, honey.
Happy anniversary! Your huge hit, Sugar Sugar, turned 55 years old this year.
You know, time flies like unbelievably. I remember the session. I remember the day we recorded it. I remember how I felt that day. It was a magical time. It was unbelievable, and it just speeds by.
What is the biggest memory that you can recall from that session, from that moment?
The Sugar Sugar session was amazing. I walked into the RCA studio, and there was the producer, writer, Jeff Barry, and the co-writer, Andy Kim, working on the rhythm track. And I remember, wow, that's a nice sounding pocket they have going there. It's very danceable. Then they said, all right, sing it. And they showed me the song, and I immediately learned the song. I said, well, I'm just gonna put a voice on there, kind of like Donovan, you know, in Mellow Yellow. I wanted like a hushed sound on my voice. And we did it. We double tracked it. As we said, I sing along with myself. And that was the sound of the record. I remember thinking, this is a very cool song, but I had no idea it would become the #1 record of the year.
But it was a double-edged sword a little bit for you, because you were a member of what they would call once upon a time a ghost group. You were the Archies. I mean, you were a cartoon character, and at the time, people didn't know it was Ron Dante, you know, and lead vocals.
They told me you're going to be anonymous on this. Do you want to take the job? And I said, absolutely. I grew up on Archie comics. I love Betty and Veronica.
Yes.
I said, and it's going to be a kids show, so it's a wonderful vehicle for my voice to sing. So I wasn't that disappointed. Also, Don Kirshner, who was the man behind the Monkees and now the Archies at that time, said to me, I'll make sure you get known for this at some point.
First 9 albums, Barry Manilow had 18 hit singles in a row. 5 or 6 years, I don't think you were off the charts. How did that match made in heaven happen?
I was singing commercials. Barry was writing some new commercials. I got booked on a session for a Pepsi product, and I walked in the studio and I met Barry. And so I listened to the arrangement. It was brilliant. I said, you sing really well too. He said, listen, I'm working with this girl, Bette Midler, but I really want to be a solo artist. Would you listen to some of my songs? I said, absolutely. If you can write songs like this commercial, you've got it. So we went in the studio a few weeks later, cut 4 sides, and that was the beginning. I knew that there was something special. I'd help him on the arrangements. Mainly, I would make sure that everything got recorded properly and it sounded like a Dante mix.
Did you ever get tempted to just make him rock out one time?
The label wanted the ballads for a long time. I was very happy that Copacabana came about. I said, well, finally, this is a big break from I Write the Songs and Can't Smile Without You.
Your newest album, Ron Dante's Fun House, it's on vinyl, and it has many unreleased songs on it.
I put a double CD out a couple of years ago with like 36 sides. Now we've got it down to 12, 14 sides. We got the cover done by a guy who does the Archie covers, the comic book, Dan Parent. It's just me with Betty and Veronica dancing in the background.
And also, for the past 7 years, you've been hitting the road in the Happy Together tour as you sing lead for the Turtles. And you're back at it again this summer.
Yeah, we visit 50 or 60 cities. Yeah. Last year, we played 60 dates in 3 months. And it's been a joy every summer.
It's been a pleasure talking to you. I mean, I have so much more, but I don't want to keep you too much because I think your life is crazy enough.
Thank you. I've really enjoyed our interview. You asked the beautiful questions, and thank you for it.
And if you want to hear more of our wonderful conversation, you can visit right here. I'm Doreen Taylor with The Scene with Doreen here at the Daily Flash each week. See you next time.